smiles in Town Hall tonight, folks. 60 minutes of fun and music brought to you by Ipana Toothpaste and Sal Hepatica. Ipana for the smile of beauty. Sal Hepatica for the smile of health. Fun from Hollywood with our star comedian Fred Allen, who tonight brings us Jack Benny. Music by Peter Van Steeden. New features, new music, new laughs. It's Town Hall tonight. Listen to that crowd cheer as Fred Allen leads his parade of stars to the old Town Hall. Fred's leading the band dressed as Santa, followed by those claws in the theater sides of the mighty Allen Art Players. Let's join the happy crowd, folks. Everybody's going. Here they come, Speed Demons.
But, Sir Malcolm, you can't break the speed record here in traffic.
I must, old bean. I've got to get to my radio in a hurry. It's Town Hall tonight.
Balloonists.
You just came down, Professor Kickard. Why are you taking your balloon up again?
The radio reception is better in the theater, fair lady. It's Town Hall tonight.
Deep sea divers.
Don't tell me you've located a sunken treasure in that wreck, Bill.
Yeah, there's a radio down there that still works, and it's Jack Benny tonight.
Well, sir, here we are before the old Town Hall, and there's Fred with an old oil lamp making light of the folks as they pass inside. Let's listen.
Eeny, meeny, miny, and the more the merrier, folks. All roads lead to the old Town Hall. Now, don't jostle, madam.
Hi there, croak voice.
Hi, Pest. Hello, Mrs. Sider.
Is Jack Benny here tonight, Mr. Allen?
Not all here, but all there is of Benny you'll find on the inside. With a joke, a tune, and we're starting soon. So hurry.
You finished, Fred?
You bet, Harry. And it's up to Peter now. His first number is Be a Good Sport.
Well, I'll try, Fred. Let her go, Peter.
Be a good sport. Now don't you be a poor loser. Be a good sport. It's great to be a good loser. I mean, kind and be forgiving. Don't cry over spilt milk. How not to make a living? So be a good sport. What if today has its trouble? The weather report may show a lovely tomorrow. Even if you live to be 100, life is still too short. So be a good ace, be a good scout, and be a good sport. What if today has its sorrow? The weather report may show a lovely tomorrow. Even if you live to be 100, life is still too short. So be a good egg, be a good scout, be a good fellow, be a good sport.
Presenting that zealous star of Zazu's Azitherine, xylophones, zephyrs, itillating somnambulance satires, Zanuck Zany of the cinema, Fred Allen in person.
Hello again. This
Go
is Jack Benny talking. Go away, boy. Oh, all right. See, right away. Get away from this microphone here. Good evening. We must get a weather strip put on the hall. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we have a nice night for it this evening, and before the Hollywood Weather Bureau butts in with a commercial to take the credit for the weather, I'll read you the Town Hall Bulletin for tonight. Hodge White, the first grocer to sell bacon sliced so thin that the streaks had to be pinned to the fatty part. As a special announcement, Hodge says that during the cold spell, he's taking out his dial phone and putting in one of the old stylers, folks. Hodge says you can't use a dial phone with your mittens on, and it's so doggone cold in the store, if you take your mittens off, it'll frost your hangnails. So until it warms up, Hodge is inviting all mitten lovers to stop in and phone in comfort. So much for smart customer appeal around the village. And now for the Town Hall news. The curtain, Harry.
For certain, Fred.
The curtain for certain. A long fella, hey?
Oh, I'm only 5'2", Fred.
The lights go out, and we bring you the latest news of the week. The Town Hall news sees nothing, shows all. Washington, D.C., Government Weather Bureau predicts that backbone of recent cold wave is broken, and nation can expect moderate temperatures from now on. Town Hall News, checking on recent snowstorms and below zero weather around the country, interviews prominent citizens affected. Tales of strange happenings are rampant in the land as a result of recent cold. At Bildad, Nova Scotia, Mr. Tufton Pump gives off-record statements. How did you find the recent snap, Mr. Pump?
It's the worst storm I've seen in these parts in the past 10 years, all but 1 year.
Didn't you see a storm that year?
I didn't see nothing that year, son. I broke my glasses.
I see. Well, how cold was it, Mr. Pump?
Well, to give you a rough idea, our Townshend Club gave a community sing last week, and they called on me to solo.
What happened?
It was so doggone cold, I opened my mouth to sing Old Man River.
What came out?
An icicle 2 choruses long.
Thank you, Mr. Pump. At Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Mrs. Nadine Wine, a housewife, tells her strange story. You say it was real stormy, Mrs. Wine.
Lord, yes. Snow was so high yesterday, folks going by the house were stooping down to look in my transom.
Was it uncomfortable indoors?
I was chilled so bad, I shook half the spots off a polka dot Mother Hubbard.
Must have been cold, all right.
It was plumb bitter. Why, I sat down on a chair and thought I had a frostbite.
Wasn't it frostbite?
No, I was sitting onto my false teeth, the mowers.
Thank you, Mrs. Wine. At Rockaway Beach, New York, 4 Dice Messbaum, retired pushcart baron, had ghastly experience in the cold wave. What took place, Mr. Messbaum?
Why, what's happening to me should happen to a polar bear.
Did the cold affect you physically?
Not only physically, but financially.
Really? What happened?
For 15 years, my neighbor Goldslub, a tightwad but a good one, is owing me $4. Yesterday in a blizzard, I am meeting Goldslub.
Face to face?
Beard to beard, we are meeting. The temperature is below.
Below zero?
Below zero, he's asking. On top of the mercury, zero is looking like a halo yet.
But what about Goldslub?
Goldslub, all of a sudden getting sociable. He's saying, Miss Baum, for 15 years I'm owing you $4. And today you're catching me in a mood to settle.
Did you get the money?
Well, I'm putting out my hand in the cold to take it. And lo and give out, I'm hearing something dropping.
Was it the $4?
Not $4. It was 4 of my fingers. A clarinet, please.
Thank you, Mr. Messbaum. At Hollywood, California, Miss Fern Fickle, loyal Californian, denies the very existence of a cold wave. You say you didn't observe the sudden change in temperature, Miss Fickle?
In California, one doesn't discuss the weather with strangers, mister.
Why, not with strangers, huh? Only entre nous. Why, it was freezing. It was freezing last week.
Oh, yes, zero night. The Chamber of Commerce arranges it annually. It's to help people with swimming pools.
The Chamber of Commerce wants your swimming pools to freeze?
Yes. Once a year, we tip up the ice and sweep out the bottom of the pools.
You Californians take the cake.
No, we lower it back in the pool instantly.
You deny You deny the existence of bad weather here in Hollywood recently?
As a loyal Californian, I do.
Why, it was so cold last night, I saw hail coming down.
Not hail, tourists. You might have seen some puffed rain, but not hail. This is California.
Thank you, Miss Fickle. Many farm tenants report unusual happenings. At Pine Snuff, Arkansas, Farmer Conway Straggle is interviewed in his barn. Don't you feel the cold here in your barn, Farmer Straggle?
You're darn tootin', stranger. It's so cold in here right now, I'm steam heating them hens' nests.
You have to heat the nest?
Sure do. How'd you like to sit down in a nest of cold straw and try to lay an egg?
Well,
Me neither, son.
Does the cold bother your cows?
You betcha. Milk freezes right in 'em. I've been getting it out in steaks.
Milk steaks?
Yeah. Well, look, I'll show you. I'll move over there, Bessie.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet. I'll milk her for you. All right, easy, Bessie. Take it easy. Now, watch this. The milk comes out about a foot. It freezes, and I snap her off.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Farmer Straggle. Break me off a pint, and I'll take it with me.
I'll fix that up.
These flashes have given you an idea of the present-day machine-age cold wave, ladies and gentlemen. But in the mind of the oldest inhabitant, the outstanding cold wave ever to sweep this country occurred during the winter of 1871. On the night of January 2nd, 1871, the mercury took a 52-degree drop. The drop. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our first guest stars tonight, the Basin Street Boys. You have heard their voices many times in musical cartoons, and tonight they sing their latest number, You Drove the Gloom Away.
When the sky's cloudy and gray, and it rains hard all day, you did something sweet to me. Drove the gloom away. When the snow was on the ground, and the tree leaves couldn't be found, you did something sweet to me. Drove the gloom away. Now beers warm around you, da-da-da, baby, think it's divine. I'm so wild about you, baby, and it's obvious off your mind. When the snow was on the ground, and the tree leaves couldn't be found, you did something sweet to me. Drove the gloom away. Oh, baby, you drove the gloom away. Oh, baby, you drove the gloom away. Now, he's a swammer around town. Da-da-da, baby, thank you, divine. I'm so wild about you, baby, and it's obvious off your mind. When the snow is on the ground, and the tree leaves couldn't be found, you did something sweet to me. You drove the gloom away. Drove the gloom away. Drove the gloom away. Now, honey, baby, drove the gloom away.
And now, much as it pains me, and will you, may I present... Hello again, this is Jack Benny talking. Will you go away? Oh, foof. May I present, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mind riffraff coming in the audience, but when it comes to the microphone, of all... May I present Mr. J. Aloysius Grump, who sees all, tells all, and knows enough after reading a reliable weather report to come in out of the rain. Mr. Grump.
Hi, folks.
I understand you're a bit of a prophet in your spare time, Mr. Grump.
You said it, Alan, you said it. I'm in the know, see? So I can tell what's going to happen before it happens, see? And I'd like to say right here and now that from where I sit, the outlook's pretty gloomy indeed, yes, sir.
What, with Christmas coming on?
Well, that's just my point. Most of the gals who'd like to have mink coats for Christmas are going to get washing machines.
Willy-nilly, eh?
You said it. Father's checking account is going to have fallen arches, and that ain't all. People all over the country will go through the holidays eating too much and drinking too much and feeling like the end of a misspent life. And there's nothing they can do about it.
Oh, now, come, Mr. Grump. You are painting a pretty gloomy picture here. I grant that a lot of us will overindulge during the holidays, and naturally we will feel stuffy or grouchy or have a headache, because that overindulgence has upset our stomachs. But there is something you can do about it, ladies and gentlemen. You can reach for a friendly bottle of Sal Hepatica. Because so many physicians will tell you
that sluggish, under-par feeling is so often caused by two things: accumulated waste and gastric acidity. And Sal Hepatica